Well, it's about reaching out to India and showing that we want a deeper friendship.
The idea was to make a link with the younger communities between South Australia and India.
Is to give a group of young people from India the opportunity of participating in friendly cricket games with college students here in South Australia, to introduce them to things about our country that they didn't know about before, and obviously to give them a chance to be here for the World Cup.
Sachin Tendulkar came out here and played in Adelaide as a 15-year-old, and obviously went on to be the greatest batsman since Sir Donald Bradman, who played in Adelaide. So we're hoping that out of this group of young men that we'll see the next Tendulkar or the next Bradman. We now have more people moving to South Australia from India than from any other country on earth, and every Indian is welcome here in Adelaide. We'd love to have you.
One of the strongest bridges between India and Australia is cricket, and with the coming of the Dream Team 15 to South Australia, this bridge is not only getting stronger but also shorter.
I think it's a great concept, yeah. I think everyone wins out of something like this.
This is really a great way of demonstrating our friendship and also deepening our understanding of the Indian people.
It is just a lovely cross-pollination of these two wonderful cultures all involved in the game of cricket.
Newspapers in villages across India were telling the story about the Dream Team opportunity.
उनको मेल किया, फिर फॉर्म अप्लाई किया.
He saw it in the newspaper in his village Begusai. Then he came to Mumbai, where he spent his full night at the station, and in the morning came for the selections. There were about 3,000 applications from all over India. I got a phone call saying that you have been selected for the Dream Team. I was just speechless.
No, it's a great dream come true. Cricket is everything for me.
Actually, I went to watch a movie around 10ish in the night, and I got a call in between that I got selected. Then I didn't have any interest in the movie.
Well, it was a very excited group of people in that room. There were not only the players from the team, but also parents and a large contingent of media in India. And it felt to me more like sort of feeling Australians seem to have when they visit pop stars or something. You know, there was an enormous amount of excitement.
And they were so happy to be in a foreign country first. Out of 15, only one boy has been abroad.
It's amazing. It's a new experience.
I've always wanted to be to Australia, as it's a cricketing country, and being here during the World Cup is a different feeling.
We're just so proud to be able to get them here to Australia.
The boys were given a true lifetime experience of what it would be like if they were a professional cricketer. From the coaching and the matches, right through to the recovery and support such as physiotherapy and sports psychology, right through to understanding sponsorship and media.
How they can change, how they can get attitude change in them, and how they can sustain to be a long-term player.
Our coaching structures over here, as good as it gets in the world. Cameron Borges has been looking after the guys, and he's played a lot of first-class cricket.
When I was 17, I actually made my debut in first-class cricket, so I think some of the guys here are talented enough to probably in the next year or two to be pushing for that sort of selection as well.
He's very nice coach. He knows everything.
And it really is a pleasure to work with such talented, enthusiastic kids.
In the evening, they write diaries before they don't forget.
I am making some notes so that I shall not forget it.
What they learn about is so much about the game of cricket, but much more importantly, it just makes them more rounded young men.
Typical of Indian cricket, there's a lot of very talented spinners. They've got quite good flair when they bat.
We've got batting strength, we've got pace bowling strength, and we've got some terrific spin strength. The keeper has had a terrific tournament as well.
We've been very lucky to have Rita scoring for us. She scored for about 30 years for the Redbacks and the Strikers and all the games at Adelaide Oval, a few of the test matches as well. So it's been great that she's been able to help us out.
They've played some of our best young teams.
And they are talented cricketers. Yeah, played really well today.
Last match we have played was the best match, and we're very happy that we won the match and defeated a very good team.
So they've played 8 games and they've won 7 of them, so pretty good result all round. Probably nice for them to have one loss as well, just to make sure they had good sportsmanship and that sort of thing.
The media coverage that the boys received in Australia was fantastic, and it gave them the opportunity to talk to the media almost as if they were playing for the India team.
Yes, the media can be a little bit confronting for them, but they're getting the hang of it and having a few laughs with it as well.
Most of the people scared on camera, but I don't. We went to see World Cup trophy and meet many of the players like Michael Bevan, Sean Tate, and many other famous personalities.
And suddenly we see there's an lemon there. One of the boys said, can I go and touch his feet? So that's a very Indian tradition to, touch the feet of your coach to get blessings out of it. For them to meet and greet Brett Lee in person, I think would be awesome for them.
However, it wasn't just about cricket. It was about a tourism experience. They saw Adelaide, patted kangaroos and koalas, went to Glenelg Beach.
It was a great fun on the beach. We all enjoyed a lot surfing and going into the deep sea. We enjoyed a lot.
Many beautiful places we traveled to, like Barossa Valley. Food is something different from India.
Very delicious.
We showcased our fabulous universities.
I've never seen such a beautiful university before.
And they got the opportunity to understand what it would be like to live and study in Adelaide.
In India, there are not so much of facilities like we're getting over here in Australia. It's a completely new experience.
So there was a lot of complex layers to the program. The boys had a backstage tour of Adelaide Oval.
And they could never imagine the stadium could be so beautiful. How welcoming it was,
We saw the old scoreboard out there. It was just amazing. He showed us how it worked.
South Australia have been successfully to have the Indian team use Adelaide as its base for its preparatory games and its practice games.
The Dream Team 15 got to interact with the Indian cricket team. The bowlers were given opportunity to bowl to the Indian team during their net practice trials and attend the team welcome with the Premier, and that was a very exciting evening for those guys.
Well, while everybody was going for the finals, we were going for the India-Pakistan match because we knew the eyes of the world, 1 billion of them at least, will be looking at this match, and we wanted that attention here on South Australia.
After having a cake for 14 days, the India-Pakistan match is the icing on the cake.
There's a lot of hype around that. I think it sold out in about 8 minutes. There's going to be 50,000 people at Adelaide Oval, so I think the guys are pretty excited to be at that game.
I think it's a tremendous opportunity for two countries to come together through the bridge of cricket. It has been an experience which he can't explain. Whenever you ask him that how does he feel, he just he just shrugs his shoulders. I don't know what to say. I would never have thought that this could have happened so fast and so early in my life.
Australia government ने हम लोग को ऊपर इतना मेहरबानी किया. Thank you so much.
He likes to thank the Australian government for that, and he had never dreamt of this. Because he's never been out of Bihar, in fact, in his whole life.
They really matured as young men in the last 2 weeks.
अब अगर लिखने लगे तो किताब भर जाए.
I've learned so much that I can write a book on it.
There are no words to describe it.
I want to represent my country at the world event.
He felt really amazing, and his dream to play for India became stronger.
I would like to come back here, but to represent my national team the next time I would come here.
They'll go home, they'll talk to their friends, their schools, their relatives, and spread the message about just how interested South Australia is in developing really close ties with India.
It's a fantastic thing for tourism. Many thousands of extra Indians will now know about South Australia from personal experience, and many hundreds of millions will know about it through watching it on the television. And this is obviously the first of these initiatives. We'd like it to have an ongoing life. To the boys in Dream Team 15, I hope you've had a wonderful experience here in South Australia. It's our gift to you and through you to the people of India, because we want to deepen our friendship with the Indian people.